Well, all right, partners. We're ready to have some fun tonight out here in the Old West. How is everyone doing tonight? I see McPatches. I see J-Dog hanging out with us. How are you doing tonight, guys? We are going to have a super fun time. How are y'all doing now? I hope you're doing good, man. I've had a pretty fun and exciting day. I've had a pretty fun and exciting week getting to rock out some of this brand new game, Outlaws of the Old West. Now this I have to say, let me see if I can pull up a graphic for it here. I have to say is like everything I wanted out of Red Dead Redemption 2, because it's just being a cowboy. You just get your gun, you get your stuff, you go out and do whatever you want. I don't need a whole lot of fancy story or anything like that. You just kind of make up your own adventure as you go along. So it's really cool, and I got invited by Wormwood to go and play on a role-playing server that Do It Daryl created. So while on the server, we have to stay in character the whole time, and we have to, you know, just keep everything in the Wild West theme. You're not allowed to talk outside a game. You can't use any outside game knowledge, like if you watch someone else's stream. You can't, you know, be like, oh, I know what he's doing, and then go to try to do something else. You can't meta it like that. So it's just like playing D&D or something like that, but we get to do it on the computer here and in this Wild West world. So it's been a super ton of fun, and I figured I really wanted to show you guys some of this game tonight. I thought it'd be really just different and interesting for something to do out here on the Power Hour. So I hope you guys get as much of a kick out of it as I do. All right, look at that. McPatches says he's having a good time, pretty good time. That's good, dude. Well, real quick, if we could, let's just run through the quick couple of reminders that we should. First of all, I'm gonna give Wormwood a shout out down here. So I think he is streaming right now as well. So if anyone knows how to do the multi, or you want to throw him up on another tab or something, that's cool. You can watch his gameplay from his point of view, and that's pretty exciting because you can kind of jump back and forth between the two of us as we go on kind of adventures and kind of cross paths, because we're all playing in sort of a shared universe here. But also, of course, I did want to mention our 100 follower giveaway. We're 81 followers strong right now, so we're getting close. As soon as we reach 100 followers, we're going to be giving away 5 $20 gift cards to randomly chosen followers, right? So that's for all you beautiful people out there. It's just something from us to give back to you guys. Way of saying thank you for supporting the Power Hour, hanging out with us, and having some fun. So again, feel free to share this video, share a link to Twitch, you know, whatever you guys want, so we can get some more people in here, so we can get a few more follows, cross that goal, and possibly get some Steam bucks in your pocket. Also, too, March Madness still going strong. We're coming up on the last few days of March right now, and we have the final week, the final round of March Madness coming to a head, and we need you guys to vote. We need you to get out there and vote. I'm going to drop it in the chat right now. Boom. There is a link right there. Night Flux Live. Yo, what's up? Thank you for joining us tonight. We are going on some Wild West adventures here in a little bit, but real quick, I was just letting everyone know about March Madness. It is an event that we host where we pitted video games against each other, and we've come down to our final 2 here in the last week of March. I just threw down a link there. If you click on that, you can pick between Halo 5 or Skyrim. Those are our final 2 games. Whichever game wins, we're going to play on a charity stream in April that will be supporting one of Aurelia's fantastic charities. The more people that vote, the longer we're going to stream, so we encourage you guys to share that link, get out there and vote. It's a couple little quick clicks, and you're all set, and you can pick, well, using any criteria you like, whether you like the game better, whether you just want to watch us play one game versus the other, you know, it's up to you. But this, of course, will be a charity sponsored by Aurelia that we're going to be supporting for the winner of our March Madness tournament, right? And we're going to give away prizes and stuff like that to all you beautiful people as well, as a thank you for always sticking around and always voting and having some fun. Nightflux, how are you doing out there? Let me know in the chat. But Aurelia, of course, is a fantastic charity streamer. Everything she does in her channel, she does for charity. And she is our moderator, our master moderator over here at the Power Hour of Love. There's a link to her channel right there, so you can check her out, throw her a follow. Right now, she has a charity going on for the 8-Bit Salute and Operation Supply Drop. This gets video games in the hands of deployed men and women in service all over the world, and recovering in hospitals, suffering from PTSD, things like that. So it's a fantastic charity, right? And she's already reached her goal for the month. It doesn't mean you can't still throw $1 or $5 down there if you'd like, or more, be an absolute legend and throw more. But our charity panel here on the Power Hour does link to her charity campaigns, which I know are 100% go to that charity, so it's a fantastic cause, and she's a great streamer. For reaching her $700 goal that she had for the month already, she will be donning rainbow-colored hair come April on her glorious return, I believe April 5th. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But even if you can't donate, if you want to head over to her page, throw her a follow or share it. The more eyes we can get on her page, the more eyes we can get on the charity. So it's a pretty great cause. Just settling in for a good gaming stream. Heck yeah, man. We're going to have some fun. Are you familiar with the Outlaws of the Old West game? Have you seen anyone else play it yet, Nightflux? It's pretty cool. I was talking about it a bit just a minute ago. But anyways, our March Madness, going to link to array of this charity stuff. It'll be cool. We'll keep you guys posted on it. But tonight, Outlaws of the Old West. Like I said, this is pretty fun stuff. They're resetting the server right now, so we got to take just a few minutes to talk about the game a bit, and then we'll go ahead and jump right in. But Wormwood invited me to do it Daryl's server, right, which is a private server that they're using as a role-playing server. So while we play the game, we can't break character. We have to create a character, give them a little backstory, how they're going to be, how they're going to act, what their alignment is, and then you kind of role-play from there. So I play Boone. My name is Casey Abner Boone, and I am a professional expediter. So I expedite whatever it is that you seem to be doing. So if you need procuring of glass or herbs or bear pelts or some bashing horns, I will get out there and find them for you. That's what I do in the world there. I also do some mining and personal things like that for Boone. But I have been able, as Boone, to convince the town baron who owns the local mine to help me construct a brick home. The first brick home in the whole town of Blackrock that we have settled. So as the first brick home, I have a pretty lavish house. But again, I convinced them under the idea that once we learned how to do proper brick construction, they could start making other town things out of brick, like the jail, which is made out of wood, and some TNT bandits could just blow up and all the criminals can escape. So, you know, making things like that out of brick would be great. But I'm pretty sure that I saw the Baron last night constructing himself some sort of mansion out of brick, which really surprised me because I believe he is trying to, you know, rival my homestead as far as the most lavish in town. But he is the Baron, so I understand. But I'm excited to see what he built last night after I logged off. So it should be pretty exciting. But we'll be able to jump in here in just a few minutes and go out there and check it out. Let me see what J-Dog had to say. I'm doing good. Just driving to the gas station, so can't chat for a few minutes, but listening to the stream. Don't worry, I'm stopped right now. Okay, dude. No problem, man. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging in there. Sweet brick jail. You know it, dude. Yeah, get home safe. Be safe. You know, driving. No texting, no chatting. But I appreciate all you beautiful people hanging out there with me. And let me see if I can get into the server here yet. It's looking good. It looks like the game's connecting all right. Also tonight, for a little bit of extra fun, I did get myself a set of Sioux City sarsaparillas for us to partake in throughout the Nat's journey. So I think while we're waiting for the server, we might as well crack our first one. Is this a twist off? No, it is not. All right. We got a bottle opener here. We're good. Boom. So sarsaparilla, I think, tastes kind of like a root beer. I'm not entirely sure what it's made of, but it's pretty good stuff. This one is Sioux City, the granddaddy of all root beers. Made from real cane sugar. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, it's definitely kind of root beer tasting, but I really dig it. I think that's a nice taste. Have any of you guys ever tried a sarsaparilla before? Now, McPatches, I see a shoot him in the face. They do have a do not shoot first policy on the server. Like if you just see like a new person, you can't just smoke them. You got to at least try to talk to them first, which I think is pretty cool. That's actually pretty nice to do. But I will say this, when someone's not part of the town, their name doesn't always come up right away. So it's a little tricky to tell who's who. But so far, I think only the sheriff has shot at normal folk by accident. So, which I know isn't exactly the best sheriffing in the world, but it's okay. Accidents happen. Every time you break character, take a drink. I will not drink any the whole night. I have played D&D for too long. But yeah, I guess every time I talk to chat, I might be breaking character because I got to push that old T button to get myself into Boone talk. Kill the Baron, take his stuff, and then I am the new Baron. Well, there is a sheriff who will be like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna fly. Let me see. I think the server is like lagging the whole stream. I don't know if I'm lagging out there, guys, but it looks like it's coming here. All right. Of course, they would like reset this right before I went live, but it's all good. The game is in the it's not in beta, the early access. It's in early access right now, so they're still kind of finishing and changing and tweaking a little bit of things. So, you know, bear with me if there's a couple of weird hiccups here or there. I know sometimes you'll be riding your horse, and if you get too close to other people, all of a sudden you're just kind of freezing up like that for a second. So most of the town folk just refer to it as headaches at this point. You know, that you're like, oh, I just got myself a bit of a headache. All right, let's see here. Looks like the server is good to go. I am jumping in now. Don't say beta. Oh, Red Dead. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, this absolutely like just fulfilled everything I wanted out of Red Dead and didn't get, because I'm more of a choose your own adventure kind of guy. And let's see. I think if I rock down here in the bottom left, I'll be okay. If you guys see any info that I'm covering up, you let me know and we can jump around top left, center, wherever you guys are feeling. So you let me know. This sarsaparilla stuff is good. All right, so we're loading in. I have to say one thing about this game is that like the graphics are awesome. Like the world looks beautiful. You know, some of the animation transitions might be a little hinky here or there, but for the most part, dude, it's looking really good. I think a little more work on this game, and this is going to be just smoking. It is on Xbox. This game is on Xbox. That would be cool. I don't know if it would be cross-platform, though, but it would be pretty cool, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Loading in. You always load in kind of naked. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. All right, my stuff's warping in here. Here we go. All right, I don't have much. Ooh, I don't have much in the way of first floor accoutrements so far. But this is my fancy brick home, guys. Looking sharp, right? I'll run upstairs here. All right, here's a little bit of a work area. I've got some workbenches, some metal workbench, carpentry bench here where you can build a couple of things. I got my gun racks. This one's empty because I want to put rifles in there, but I only have like one rifle right now. This one has some pistols. I've gotten off some banders we've killed out there. Yes, sir, Sheriff. I'm just waking up here. Sure thing, Sheriff. Just let me get dressed and I'll be right on over. I'll put on my Sunday best. All right, sir. All right, I do have some fancy outfits here, so I'm gonna put that on. This is my upstairs, my bedroom, where the action happens. You know how it goes. Whoop! Don't take my silver now. All right. Get my fancy blue shirt. These are kind of crappy boots, so that's fine. Here's my red shirt and my leather vest. I'll put those away for today. Let's see if we can get ourselves looking spiffy. See, I'm that kind of feller that push my boots on before my pants. All right, here's my canteen with some water in it. You can see you got to watch your food and stuff there. Where did my fancy white vest go? There we go. All right, check me out. Now Boone's looking good. What do you think right there? My name is James. What is up, my dude? Yes, it is. Could you guys hear the sheriff talking fine? I think the game's piping in good. You guys let me know, though. I think it should be good. But yes, this is an RP server. It's a private server that I got invited to, so I'm super honored. The sheriff there is Wormwood, and he is the one who invited me to this server. But it is owned by Do It Daryl, who actually I think I'm going to shout both of them out real quick. Let's do it. Shout out for Do It Daryl. And shout out for Wormwood. There we go. This game on PC right now is only $19.95. So pretty stellar for not much money. And like, oh, look at this, man. They built some sort of bridge thing in front of my house. All right, I better get to this thing now. Let's see. This church service. Oh, man. All right, see, look at my fancy house. And now look at his fancy house. Damn. All right. We'll have to get... Oh, look at the porch he built. All right, hang on. Let's get to the thing. Corporal, good morning, Jeb. Yeah, everything's looking good. It's quiet as heck up in that brick, boy. You can't hear a thing in there. Well, I don't blame you there, but, you know, in a brick house, I don't think I got to worry about too much is coming, so... Oh, that's very true. Morning, Mr. Travis. Did I miss the service already? Oh. I saw that pier. That's very nice. We do some fishing off there, eh?
Doc, buck naked into the water, you know, with my masculinity stinking it up. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that sheriff trying to keep clean.
Yeah,
how's that? Is that better? I think I had that audio off. Sorry, guys.
I like. Did you put a vest on? Did you put a vest on?
It's his Sunday's best.
Yeah, sure. We're going down to see the Reverend. Figure I might as well look nice.
Brother Johnson, exactly. You're trying real hard to make a statement here, aren't you?
All right, I think Martin.
I always make a statement, Mr. Travis.
Yes, you do, Mr. Boone. But Mr. Johnson run around in his knickers with nothing but a vest on. I think he's a little upset that Miss Sally getting to and him not. So this is his response to the matter.
Well, you know, you can't blame a man. You know, sometimes, you know, things just getting rough, right?
Who put fucking... somebody put honey on my horse saddle.
Dude, the sheriff is a trip out here. Someone put honey on his horse saddle. Sounds like Johnny Ringo. Travis,
I gotta go for quick.
Amazing voice acting.
The Southerners from the north. No, I'm coming. We're coming. I gotta go take a
Maybe that's what the honey was for.
What do you mean, those folks from the upper south?
Yeah, in the south. Not the south.
Hey, what's that? I'll be right there.
The Baron of our town, Travis, is a former Confederate. So is the Corporal. So they don't like when we use the term the North. So we stick with upper south.
No, you're fine.
Oof, man, that sarsaparilla's making me burp a bunch. I'm sorry, guys. Honey on my horse saddle. Dude, the sheriff is crazy. That's Wormwood out there. He's a super ton of fun. Man, we got a bunch of people here in town.
And everybody here.
Mr. Travis, I see you've been studying my witchcraft as you are floating next to your chair and not on it.
Woman, you must have worse ass than I. My ass is firmly planted in the chair.
I think you better check again, Mr. Travis.
Oh, if you want, if
Chelsea floating.
God damn.
I don't know why we're
think
just looking
y'all
my
have
ass.
all the eyes. There's only one solution. We have to burn the church down.
No.
No, sorry, Reverend. It has to happen now.
Oh, can't we just start with the chair, Mr. Travis?
You would burn our church with Confederate things.
Yeah, am I sitting proper in your eyes now?
Yes, sir.
I think you're looking good, sir.
How's it going, Mr. Travis?
Excellent. Mr. Marcus, where are you? I cannot. There you are.
Did everybody here wants to be here?
Well,
I have to say,
Brian,
you know,
I've
you
been
want to complain
there
about
for the
witchcraft, but look, we got 4 men sitting up front with a lady standing in the back. Now, something ain't right about that with me.
She's trying to,
Miss Sally
take
chooses
our
to
rights.
sit in the back.
She never
Look,
takes
I'll
a
be
seat.
right
He is correct. He is correct, yeah.
See that? Gotta be a gentleman.
Miss Sally,
Gentlemen, please. You go ahead and you sit down.
No, Miss Sally, he is right.
Dude, Travis is just going nuts. He's always trying to burn down the
My
church.
chair.
Are you trying
Like-
to burn me out the window here, Mr.
He's such a
Travis?
cool guy. I gotta shout out his channel too. But you would not believe how he sounds like in real life. He absolutely crushes that.
Said he would be here.
Brother Lou.
All right, I
what?
think I spelled that right. Hopefully that'll
Brother
get you.
Levy.
Levy.
Sheriff.
Yeah,
Not too-
I see.
Hell, I'm gonna come sit.
Vance,
All right,
how are
sorry
you?
to hold y'all up.
I'm fine. How are you?
I don't think I know how to sit.
Tired. Lots of work yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I saw. Beautiful
Brother
work.
Stanley, we're going to get that house built after the service.
You woke up okay, Mr. Vance?
I don't think I know how to sit. I'll worry about it later.
House around when you were sleeping.
It was fine. The floor was cold.
All right.
All right, Reverend. I think everyone here that's gonna listen's here.
I think so.
Oh, wait,
Sheriff.
is that an option?
Huh? An option. But don't you want to hear the
Witchcraft.
the word of the Lord?
Witchcraft.
And I got some sad news to tell everybody right up front.
Uh-oh,
Everybody's
sad
here.
news.
Would you be
Used to do a lot of RP with some friends. Played a mafia bandit group called the Galati's. Full fast talking Italian accents and all. Hell yeah, man.
Well, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of what they got going on
And
here.
this
It's super
house is
fun.
The house of the Lord. The TH,
Down with the
the one and only. The one and only. But listen, I got some sad news. After the botched bucket tossing on Brother Vance Crowley, the Presbyterians caught wind of it, and they wrote me a letter. And the Presbyterians are out, so we're no longer the Baptist Episcopal Church. We are just the Baptist Episcopal Church. So I know y'all hate to hear that.
Peace be with you, Reverend.
Down with the church.
Down with the ch-
Oh, will this be
After you guys compose yourself, we'll get back to it.
Well, hey, as long as you're here and in charge, Reverend, I'm sure the services will be mighty fine, regardless of what name they
I
want to put on the
appreciate it,
outside.
Yeah, they caught one of that exorcism and how it went down south. The Baptists, they applauded it, but the Presbyterians said they didn't want anything to do with it. And the Episcopalians, they abstained.
It's kind of
You're
like
welcome.
a version of GTA that Crow Cargo plays. Yes, absolutely. Yes, he plays on an RP server as well for GTA. You know, I'm a longtime
Is that what you
D&D
get?
player,
Alright.
so to me this is pretty cool
We're
to
gonna do
check
that.
it out.
We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at a
RP
hymnal.
online.
Instead of singing it, we're gonna kind of talk through it, okay? And just
Last
talk about
time-
the meaning, the spiritual meaning of this hymnal. And,
Last time he did a hymn.
it was wrote by a brother Page
it was
and a
Rick
brother Flint
Astley.
from across the pond. They're great reformists over there. You guys might know some of their work.
And he
we're
totally
gonna focus
rickrolled
on
the
the
whole
last-
church.
The last verse there,
Let's see what he's
and
got.
it says,
Down with the
"And
church.
as we wind on down the road being life, we're moving down the life, and our shadows grow taller than our soul." Means we're getting to the end of our life. You know, the shadows growing tall. It says, "There walks a lady." We know ladies represent death. We all know. "Who shines white light." That's the light in the tunnel. The lady's holding light in the tunnel because, you know, the women represent the death. It says, "How everything still turns to gold. Glory be to the Beulah land, the streets of gold." And if you listen very hard,
I don't
the
recognize this
tune-
song.
The tune is St. Peter's voice saying, "Come hither, child, come hither." The tune will come to you at last. And when you are all one, and one is all,
Oh,
to be
man.
the rock, and not to roll, the mighty rock foundation of the Lord. And now this is the very most important thing. Now listen up. I want you to turn your listening ears on right here. It says, "And she is buying a stairway to heaven." Now what do you fellas think that buying means? That means that
So
she
listen,
is
guys.
paying her 10% to the Lord.
think-
She's buying that stairway to
Just
heaven.
think about it.
Not this she.
So,
Contemplating.
I hope you guys gleaned something from that today. I appreciate you coming out. Let's see. Brother Boone, can you close for us in prayer?
I'll be 1 minute, Miss Sally. I'm
Oh, sure thing, Reverend. Let's all bow our heads. We'd like to thank the good Lord for the invention of brick. We would like to thank the good Lord for health and prosperity in the town of Black Rock. We would like to thank the good Lord for whiskey. Well, okay, not whiskey, because that's kind of like devil's
Communion
water.
whiskey. We got communion whiskey.
Well, communion wine. All right, so that, and just thank the Lord for good blessings in general, and amen.
Amen. Thank you, Brother Boone. All right, everybody's dismissed. Get your communion whiskey on the way out the door.
All right, thank you kindly. All right. Hey, Travis, wake up, Travis.
There's your communion whiskey.
Travis.
Give him a slap. He'll wake up faster.
Thank you,
Communion
Reverend.
whiskey.
Clear to me, but yeah, I understand. You go down.
There's your communion whiskey, Brother Crowley.
Ah, thank you.
Now we're free to do whatever we want. We can roam around town, see whatever, see the doctor, see the sheriff. Can we ring the bell? Let's ring the bell. Alarm has already been sounded. Okay. Oh, someone's shooting. What's the matter, Sheriff?
Fancy bisons out here, you know, had to fashion them up with a couple bullet holes. Just had to
All right,
fashion
now.
this buffalo up with some bullet holes, you know. And everybody
He's
wonders
charged
why
me.
Sheriff keeps, yep, it was charging Miss
He's
Sally.
fine.
Everybody wonders why I keep my gun out. That's why, brothers. That's why.
Look at that. See,
Sorry,
that's one of the
Mr.
blessings of the Lord right there. That
You
bison
know,
just
I'm,
ran right into the smoker.
What,
Can't beat
wanna
that.
walk and talk to me for a quick moment?
Floating around there. All right, it doesn't like me standing where that bison just was. So we'll give it a few more minutes. There are a lot of people in town I have not met yet.
I'll be with you shortly. You know what? Can you lay down the cornerstone?
All right, I'm going to get my horse. I have 2 horses, actually, so that's kind of fun. Someone had too much communion. Yeah, dude. I think that was Travis out there. Oh, wait, is that me breaking character? Have a drink of my sarsaparilla. Oh, why'd I go back inside? We were getting on the horse. Let me go do some cowboy stuff. We'll see if we can wrangle the sheriff into coming to do something with us. I don't want to go in the mine. We can go in the mine if you guys really want to see the mine. But, cool. We'll take Jefferson because he still has his saddle on him, which I appreciate. Sometimes your saddle just plumb disappears. Oh, snap. They're like out of water here, though. I think I have a bucket. Add water. Dessert. Alright, we'll go fill the bucket up, make sure that has plenty of water. I'll drink from it, get my canteen filled, then we'll go out on some adventures. Let's put my bucket away. Don't know how. We'll pull out a gun. Put that away. That didn't do it. Okay, there we go. Axe. The axe away, and we're good to go. Now we're not holding the bucket. What are they doing over there, huh? It's like Vance and Marcus are out there. Vance, I know, is a bounty hunter.
Hey, slow down, Boone. You want to go to jail for 24 to 48 hours? Just kidding, brother. How you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sheriff. Might have had me a bit too much of that communion whiskey.
Oh, I know how it is. That Rev hands it out. You know why he does that, right?
Why's that?
See, what he wants to do is loosen everybody up. You know, everybody starts hearing his words or hating his words as I take it. And then next thing you know, you're giving that man 10% of your money just to do it because he said do it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right,
I'm
you know.
out.
I mean, it's a little suspicious that the good Lord created all, but seems to need an awful lot of money.
Needs money. Quite interesting. You think you would just be able to, you know, make that money appear from thin air, but, you know, what do I know? I'm not a God-fearing man, so.
Yeah, we best leave God's business up to him. But I'll tell you what, Sheriff, I was thinking of heading out to try to get some pelts up there in the north, and I keep running these damn bandits. I wasn't sure if you wanted to ride together.
You know what? If you would give me, maybe 5 minutes, Boone, if that's all right with you, I would be, more than willing to come out.
Sure, let's do it.
Ride.
I got a few minutes.
I just need to, rest my head for a quick moment, you know what I mean.
Oh, I hear you, Sheriff. Yeah, go, you know, do a little bit of relaxing first.
Let me just relax for a moment. I'll put on some better riding gear, and, are you gonna be at your home, or are you just gonna be mingling around town here for a few?
I'll probably be down by the homestead, yes, sir.
All right, I will come get you in roughly, you know, 5 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah, it sounds good. Killing bandits sounds like a television.
Hell yes. So now, Mr. Travis, this is quite an estate you have built yourself here. Is it all right if I take the dime tour?
Of course, come on through. I'll show you what I got going on.
This house is freaking nice.
Where did my street lamps go? They have disappeared. I do declare. I had lights up here on the front floor, but that's fine. So anyway, this first level up here is more for business. We have here. Here we have my secretary sitting over here in a waiting room for people for when they want to meet. And then once they approve, they can come through my office back here, which is where I will be conducting all
Raiden
my
with
marriage.
25 friends. Shut up. Dude, thank you so much for popping in. That is super sick. Meemaw, the Greek granny. I love it.
You disappear into your head there, Mr. Boone. Oh, no.
Travis is going crazy. He's shooting stuff here. You all right there, Mr. Travis? What are you shooting there?
Yeah,
Woo!
we got some fellers out there.
Look at all this raid. Welcome to the Power Hour of Love game night, guys. We're rocking some Outlaws of the Old West. I'm going to give you a shout out here in just a minute.
What in the hell? I hear nothing but explosions.
We better go check that out, chat.
Fishing as well.
We better go check it out. You guys are just in time for the action.
What is this domination going on?
Who's blowing stuff up out there? Is it some of those damn TNT bandits?
No, right on the fish.
Is that just them clowning around out there?
No, they shot some bandits out here, but those explosions were Mr. Johnson's out here fishing.
Secretly,
Terrifying
Luigi.
everybody.
Thank you
Did
so
you
much
get
for that
anything,
follow.
Mr. Johnson?
Welcome to the Power Hour of Love, guys. We do a podcast Monday nights. We do game night Wednesday nights. Tonight we're playing Outlaws of the Old West on this
All right,
RP
then your
server
hand- you might
with
wanna
Wormwood,
take your
Matthew Grizzly,
gun out and put it back.
playing
You
with
seem
Do
to
It
be holding
Daryl, a
the
bunch of
spot.
other amazing, beautiful streamers out there that we're hanging out with here in town.
It's still
Doing some dynamite
I guess-
fishing, which
I
looks
guess
like a
it's
lot
proud
of
you
fun.
now.
Let me give you a shout out real quick. I feel
4th
like
of
I
July,
need to
hell
do this,
yes.
and all of the Legion needs to get out there and go check out
that
Meemaw.
Dynamite.
The geeky granny. Love it. Thank you so much for coming in.
What's,
He is
what's
that
in
just
his?
stuck to his hand.
This is an early
Oh, well,
access
let me
game
get
that has
away
just
if
come
you
out
wanna
recently.
Have fun with
And
dynamite.
it's got a few kinks here or there. But considering that we can make a private
Marcus,
server and
have a good one
RP it,
now.
it's super dope. I'm having a super ton of fun.
Well, hold
I
it,
got
go
invited to
away.
Do It Daryl's.
I'm gonna go home and put it in-
Meemaw, thank you so much for that follow. Look at that, that glorious name,
might-
just
you might have
edging
to
out
take a nap.
the borders of our illustrious banner, our
Mr.
follower
Jones, I'll
banner.
get back to
Thank
you.
you guys. Anyone who follows is eligible. Once we reach 100 followers, you guys are all automatically getting entered in a giveaway where we're giving away 5 $20 Steam gift cards once we reach 100 followers. So welcome to the Legion of Love. Thank you for that fantastic raid. You all are so beautiful. I'm going to check all you beautiful people out as soon as I get done out here. But now I got to do that juggling, play some RP.
You there, Mr. Jaboon? I can't quite hear you. I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear what you're saying.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm here. I apologize. I was just, relaxing with some thoughts for a moment there. Had some brain spasms. You know how that goes.
Yeah, you know it. Just little brain spasms here and whatnot. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with.
Well, anyways, it was probably all that TNT was just spooking me a little bit. But why don't we get back to the tour of your estate here, Baron Travis?
Yes, it happens quite good. So as I said, we got the sitting room out here for those waiting. And I of course, will be living upstairs.
Thank you,
that.
guys.
That's where the common folk come through.
Throw some love out here for all you beautiful people. Throw some Twitch love out there. That's for me, Ma. Getting that Twitch love right there. Give you some 80s love, too.
Losing his mind outside.
Yeah, I suppose that's a mighty effective way to be catching some fish, but it would not be prudent to perhaps mention to the rest of the town first that you're about to conduct such affairs. But hey, I'm not one to question.
Yeah, it did cause some issues on my account, that's for sure. I did have to have a little bit.
I freaking pissed my pants with that dynamite.
The business and stuff. We have everyone come through, have a seat here, communicate if I with them. Basic stuff. And up through here is where I have my living quarters and such. So when I'm done doing my budget, my
Yes, sir, Sheriff. I'm in here taking a tour of Baron Travis's fine estate. If you want to come take a gander.
You know what? I will take you up on that offer in probably 5 minutes. I got to make one quick run out. We got to do a little investigating, and then we can go for that bandit run.
All right, Sheriff. Sounds mighty fine.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boone. I don't really
Thank you guys so much for that raid. That's so dope. I'm so psyched about that. Thank you. Look at all this chat on this.
There, Mr. Boone. Ah, shit.
Yes, sir. It appears my hands are, just being a little saucy right now. Trying to work them out. You know, may have slept a little wrong in the new estate. You know how it goes. But don't mind me.
You get a little clamped up there, damn. Don't worry about it, damn. Never worry about it. And up here, of course, we have. I've not added much to it yet, but this would be where the kitchen is.
Well worth the cost of admission, or ammunition, or something along them ways.
A little walk-in pantry right over here. And then you come up here. Close the door behind me now. And we got up here, this is just a little balcony walkway. And then where humble Travis lays his head in that, just right in here. It's very new.
Oh, so you have a shepherd room here for your bedroom. That's pretty nice.
But Travis spends most of his time. Travis doesn't need much. The rest of it's more for the barony and doing all that stuff. This is all Travis really needs.
Well, that seems pretty nice. I definitely like to walk around, especially on the roof component here. That's very nice.
Yeah, it took a shit.
I'm gonna fix that shout out. I see it. I see that I messed it up.
I
I
built the jail and
apologize.
such too. I built the pier, built some stables if you want to put your horse a little closer to your, so it's not so far away from your home. I got that going on over there. And since we know our ankles are strong, I just take this way down.
Just jumped off the side. See, now he did this where he built a stairwell to his roof. I purposely didn't do this in my house because I'm like, what if it just rained in there? That'd be terrible. But all right, I'm gonna fix this shout out because you guys are too good to me. So how are all you guys doing tonight? I'm sorry the chat's flying by. I got people chatting with me over here on Game 2. All right, boom. Hopefully that's you there. I think I got it right that time. I don't know why they make this font so small on the Twitch. You have a really nice setup. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You should definitely try to make it by on a Monday night. We do a podcast, which is a lot of fun.
You're stuck in the walls, Mr. Boone.
Oh, just enjoying the view up here, Mr. Travis.
That's fine. Just saw you like clipping around a little bit. We thought you might be in trouble.
Oh,
like
no worries.
Your head over and over and over again.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Of course. One thing I did add to your house while you were away, just as a basic touch here, is just so you're wondering for future, I put like these little half railings on the edge. I came and did them in your house too. I think it completes the look.
Licks. Is that licks? I love it. Thank you for that follow.
Some my personal
80s love. That's my 80s love right there. We got some Twitch love for you there as well. Oh, you beautiful people. Game night has this kind of 80s theme. That's why I got like the blue banner here. We have some other kind of cool 80s graphics.
I think you're just forever cursed to have your gun out there, Mr. Boone.
I believe so, Mr. Travis. I think that cramp will go away here eventually.
Yeah, soon enough. Don't worry about it.
Astro coming in with 4 more beautiful friends. Thank you so much, guys. Fantastic streamer right there, Severed Astronaut. Super good dude, friend of mine. Streaming some Destiny 2 last time I chatted with him. What were you playing tonight, Astro? You playing some more Destiny 2, man? You hitting that Crucible, baby? We were having some fun with the Meemaw Geeky Grandma. Meemaw the Geeky Grandma. Rated also a little bit earlier with an amazing party of some beautiful people out there, and I super appreciate that. All right, Mr. Travis, well, I'm going to go see if I can shake my hands loose. I appreciate the tour, and that is a mighty fine establishment that you have constructed for yourself there.
Yeah, well, I think good luck with your hands there, Mr. Boone. Hope you get everything sorted out right.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't know why my hands are stuck like that, by the way, because I was holding a rifle for like 2 seconds, and now they won't go away. But that's all right. It's an early access game. They're kind of working on little bits and pieces of it. But, like, you run around and gather resources, like here's some wood, and you just pick it up. Or you can chop down wood and stuff, which is what we're going to do here in a minute, as soon as we link up with the sheriff. But now I left my horse back over here. Let's go get Jefferson, what I named my horse. And we'll see. Travis probably thinks I'm insane. I usually talk nonstop to him, and here I am talking to chat. Boop, jump on my horse here. I'm going to ride over to my house, and I'm going to throw Astro a beautiful shout out right there because he's a beautiful, beautiful man, a wonderful streamer. And he might be doing some sneaky fun stuff this weekend. I was telling him I was going to let everybody know that he is looking to get what I believe is only 2 or 3 followers. I think he's only got, or subscribers. He's only looking to get 2 or 3 subscribers to reach a goal so that he can do a 24-hour charity stream this weekend for a wonderful charity that he's got going on as well. So I'm really excited to give him a shout out. If anyone's got some, you know, little sub action in them, you want to throw it towards a worthy cause, this is definitely the dude to go and check out. And I hope I spelled his name right. He always teases me for having such bad spelling. But hopefully I'll get you over to his page. Tonight we're also enjoying some Sioux City sarsaparilla as we enjoy our Wild West adventures. So this one here's about done. I made a deal with chat that I would take a drink every time I broke my character, but every time I talk to chat I break my character. So only 3 subscribers away. If you guys show up to his stream, there's a very, very good chance that you will just get gifted a sub for being over there because he has such beautiful, amazing viewers over on his channel. Senior Boyle joining us out there. Charboil, the other half, my totally hetero life mate, Senior Boyle, the other half of the Power Hour of Love. Like I said, on Monday nights we do a podcast, and he is, we're co-hosts. So he's always here with me on game night. One of us usually takes it solo. So I'm rocking tonight the Outlaws of the Old West. So thank you to all of you beautiful people hanging out with us here. Meemaw cracking that whip. I think she may be feeling a bit frisky. Uh-oh, I'm going to try to catch up on a bit of this chat while we're waiting for the sheriff here. Let's see. Peachy, we're building a town by the same lake. Oh, very cool. You have a very nice setup. I love me some podcasts. What are they about? Well, we do a pop culture nerd podcast. So each week we pick a different topic of something that we think doesn't get enough attention, and we like spreading the love. That's why we call ourselves the Power Hour of Love. So we usually dedicate about an hour to talking about something that we love, that we think you beautiful people would love, and that we can, kind of go from there, spread a little bit of love. We do like talking about comic books, about professional wrestling, about film and movies, and of course about video games. So we kind of cycle through all those in a kind of a random rotation, whatever's kind of kicking off that week, back and forth. If y'all pull out a bow or a 2-hand scythe, it will reset the arms. Oh yes, okay, good point. I bet my axe would probably do the same thing, but hopefully being on the horse now is going to get that squared away. Call me likes and thank you. Likes and not licks. Okay, gotcha. Likes to see. I love it. Hopefully that's likes to see streams. The Power Hour podcasts are about games on Wednesday nights and Monday nights. It's a variety of stuff and local events. Thank you, J-Dog. A longtime follower there, J-Dog. Super great guy. Just catching up a little bit here, guys, and we'll get to go have some fun. Riding the horse may have fixed it up. Cool. I was too slow catching all this. It's Charboil. Hey, doing good. Looking to rustle up some grub. Blah, 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 blah. We're cool. We're badasses. All you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for stopping in. Only 3 subscribers away for Severed Astro. Man, love it, dude. Good luck. Like I said, I'll be hanging around your streams throughout the week, so we never know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure you're going to cross the finish line on that one, dude. All right, so let's see if we can track down the sheriff. Let's crack open another sarsaparilla. Have any of our wonderful people that just showed up here with Meemaw, have any of you guys ever had a sarsaparilla before? They're actually, to me, a lot like root beer, but I have no idea what they're actually made of. I've just, you know, it was so big in Fallout New Vegas that I was like, dude, if I'm going to do a Wild West theme, I'm going to grab some from the store. And I've been loving it. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, this is Sioux City. I know there was a lot of brands. I just picked the one that sounded pretty cool. Although Sioux City is, I think, Illinois. There might be a Sioux City somewhere else, though, but that was good stuff. All right, so it's time, I think, for Mr. Boone to be drinking as well here, because he is looking mighty parched. So this is my horse stuff, and again, this is kind of what I'm talking about with the early access. Like, this whole row of my inventory in here, we can't really get at while we're on the mount, which seems kind of weird. Like, that should have sort of an adaptive resolution to kind of fix that. But again, that's not the end of the world. You know, that's an easy little thing to fix sometime. So let's eat a little bit of cooked meat here. See if we can get my hunger looking right. We've got a little bit of smoked meat right there. Finish that off. And take a sip of water here. Horse is looking healthy, got plenty of energy. He's a little thirsty, but I think he'll live for right now. I had some horseshoes. But another thing is certain things just disappear and reappear out of your inventory. But, you know, it is what it... Like, I have 2 saddles. Even though my saddle's on Jefferson, I still have one in my inventory. So, like, that's a little weird. But now his horseshoes are gone. So, he doesn't have any horseshoes. This here's some spoiled food. We'll just junk that. We don't need it. I like this sort. Sorts everything out there. Some more spoiled meat. Get rid of that. All right, and otherwise you can load him up with all sorts of resources that you find, whether we mine wood or iron ore or something like that. So that's a super ton of fun. I'm an old guy, though, so he's tried the sarsaparilla. It's a soft drink originally made from the smilax or nata plant, but now sometimes made with artificial flavors. Isn't that the way it goes? I was just talking last week when we were doing our Sea of Thieves show about how there's a local distillery here, Drum Circle Distillery, down in South Florida, in Sarasota, where they make a fantastic rum that they call Siesta Key. It's won, like, best rum in the Caribbean, like, 4 years in a row. And they were approached by vendors who were trying to sell them artificial ingredients to put in their liquor, the same stuff that's in a lot of popular liquors. And, you know, they show up with a little briefcase, the guy said. Big Papa Paws, thank you so much. Boom, coming in hot with that follow. I love it. Ooh, we got some birthday action in there, too, because my fingers are slippery. There you go, there's some Twitch love for you. You are now entered in our 100 follower giveaway. Thank you so much. If you are randomly chosen, we will send you a whisper, a DM. We'll stalk your page. We'll find some way to get in touch with you because we're going to give you $20 worth of Steam credit if you win. And it's randomly selected. 5 of them. We're picking 5 winners out of 100 followers randomly, and each one will win a $20 Steam gift card. So thank you for following and joining the Legion of Love. It's our duty to have some fun and spread some love, and I can see all the beautiful people that came in here with Meemaw are totally nice. You guys are super awesome. I love that you're chatting in there. I love that you're sticking around and having some fun. So I super appreciate it. You're exactly the kind of people that we want in the Legion because we're all about spreading the love. That's what we do here at the Power Hour of Love. We're going to spread some love. We're going to do it 1 hour at a time. But getting back to the rum. Yeah, he said a guy came in and tried to sell him these little ingredient packs, and they were like, this is your coconut flavoring. And the guy's like, why is it in a weird little jar like that? And he's like, oh, this is a plant that they make in Malaysia that tastes like coconut. So we grind it up and we make an extract and we can sell it to you super cheap. And the guy was like, dude, no, I'm going to put real coconuts in my rum. So Siesta Key rum, if you ever get a chance to check it out on the internet, I'm not sure how sales work for alcohol in different states and things. But if you're ever in South Florida and you get your hands on it, It's pretty darn good stuff. Probably the best rum I've ever had. Like I said, best rum in the Caribbean for 4 years running. Not sponsored by them or anything. Just love it. So as you guys can probably tell, we came from a long line of podcasting experience, me and Charboil, and I'm used to just running my mouth without actually playing any games. So it's only been the last few months that we've been doing game night to kind of, you know, catch more of the Twitch crowd and be able to share some of our gaming experiences with all you beautiful people out there. But I do end up running my box without playing. So let's try to get back to some game action, and I'll try to catch as much chat as I can. Our official moderator, Aurelia, she is a fantastic charity streamer who does her entire charity, or who does her entire stream for charity. I bet I can pull up a graphic for her right here. Here she goes. Right now she's doing the 8-Bit Salute Operation Supply Drop charity, which of course gets video games in the hands of deployed men and women overseas and in hospitals and recovering with PTSD. She's actually out of town this week, or not out of town, but unavailable to be a moderator for us this week. So I'm kind of flying the ship solo. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. But she does an amazing stream playing Beat Saber, Hades, Transistor, all sorts of amazing games. If you guys want to check her out, that's the link I just dropped in chat. You can throw her a follow, because the more eyes we get on her channel, the more eyes we get on her charities. Our donation panel does link to her charity, so if you guys are so inclined to throw $1 or $5 to support our troops, that would be fantastic. We'd appreciate it. Of course, you don't have to. We're all about spreading the love, so you guys are welcome to just hang out here. If I could take 2 last seconds, tell you guys about March Madness. What we did this year was we have March Madness, the video game edition, where we pitted a bunch of exclusive video games up against one another. And, oh, here's the sheriff here. Yes, sir, Sheriff. Can you just give me maybe like 2 seconds? I'm just kind of settling my brain pan.
Oh, absolutely. You take your sweet time, brother. I'll be over here just hanging by the water, you know.
All right, thank you, Sheriff. So March Madness Video Game Edition, we pitted a bunch of exclusives from Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 up against each other head-to-head with 2 cross-platform games, Skyrim and Fortnite. We pitted them all across the month, and we're down to our final 2 games. They're going head-to-head. We're talking Halo 5 and Skyrim, and it's up to all of you beautiful people to get out there and vote for your favorite. Whichever one wins, we will do a giant charity stream for in just a few weeks in April, supporting Aurelia's next charity, because she picks a new one every month to donate money to. Is this an RP Riddle Me Cat? Thank you so much for showing up. She is an amazing streamer as well. Super good friend. She and I took a gander last week at Super Seducer 2, and got a little frisky, I have to say. Things got a little nice. Yes, this is an RP server. I'm going to do some shout-outs real quick. We're never going to get to this game, guys. I'm so sorry. Here's Wormwood. We're going to rock Do It, Daryl. Super Seducer. Oh, that emote, though. And Matthew Grizzly are all guys we're playing with. That is the Sheriff Levy, who we're going to go on an adventure with real shortly. Daryl is the Reverend of our town, Reverend Hollister. And Matthew Grizzly is, of course, our town Baron, Baron Travis, who's a little bit of a crazy prospector, but he struck gold in that mine and now has, you know, pretty much taken over the town with his finances. But for me, my name is Casey Abner Boone. I am a professional expediter, which means I will expedite whatever business you have doing by finding you the materials that you need. Specializing in hard-to-get things that I can ride up to the mountains and maybe kill you a bass and get you some bassin horns or something. Or maybe just go out there and, you know, find you some minerals that are hard to come by, whether that be salt, sulfur, something like this, you know. Or if you just need something local and don't feel like doing it yourself, you just ask old Boone, and I'll make it happen for you. But I've been having a hard time rustling me up some wood and resources from the north because there's some damn banders out there. So I've enlisted the help of the sheriff, and he's going to head up north with me. We're going to take out some bandits. We're going to find us some proper resources. So should be a ton of fun. Now that all the amazing shout-outs are done, what do you guys say we get into some action? Hoo-wee! It's my terrible cowboy yeehaw. Not very good at that, but we'll work on it. Boone's not a very excited guy. I was kind of joking with the guys in RP the other day that I was like, I feel like I'm the most boring guy in the West. And they're like, nah, dude, you're fine. You know? But everyone else is these crazy, lavish characters. But all right, I'm sure you guys are sick of this view. Let's get to it. Thank you so much for sticking around through all my plugs. I appreciate it. Let's find the sheriff. Let's go shoot some banders and have some fun. Where'd he go? Man, every time you turn around, something popping up over here, huh, Mr. Travis?
Yeah, that's the intention. Gotta keep it grooving. Moving, grooving, improving. I hear y'all gonna go up and kill you some bandits and whatnot, is that right?
Yes, sir, Sheriff. Yes, sir, Mr. Travis. I saw the sheriff there and said sheriff.
Yeah, I understand. You gotta keep everybody in mind.
Did I miss something while I was sleeping? Now you're the chef as well. Well, you just have all the hats.
He's like a bear and he owns the mine. He's everything.
No, just misspoke.
Oh, horse got stuck. Let's go see what the sheriff's doing here. Oh, I'm still holding this. Still holding the shotgun.
Assholes from here, right?
I can hear. All right, Sheriff. What do you say? It's getting bright and early. Can ride here at dawn.
Beautiful weather, Corp. Yeah, let's. You want to go for a ride or what, brother?
Let's do it. Let's go tear the ass out of some of these damn bandits. See if we can find us some sulfur and salt up there and make some money.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Sheriff. Hell yeah.
Where's Travis? Hold on.
Oh, they're gonna get into a fight for 10 minutes. We're gonna go though. We're going. We're going here in a minute.
Take care of the women around here, you know? Just keep your goddamn paws off her, brother.
The sheriff is trying to court our mayor, Miss Sally.
All right. So which directions you reckon we head?
We're heading north here, Sheriff. That's where I keep running into these bandits.
All right, let's do it after you, brother. I gotta tell you one thing, Mr. Boone. I keep getting a goddamn headache after I run a little distance. Thinking it's gonna happen again.
Well, here, look. If you're getting headaches, let's stop right here and grab some of his hemp.
Oh, yeah. My brother Philip. He puts his fields in random spots. Okay?
Headaches is what he calls the lag in the game.
Take some for yourself if you want to.
Thank you, Sheriff. Might have can.
Party on. Party on. No, you.
Make some money. Miss Sally's sexy. I love that emote too. It's a sexy emote. But yeah, Miss Sally's real nice too. She got elected our mayor.
I think you got one bandit. There's four bandits because they're wearing camouflage. It's crazy. Tonight's been nuts. Just keep your eyes peeled. If you get into a situation where you find yourself, you know, wounded to half your life, you know, take the hell off, brother. Just run.
All right, Sheriff. I appreciate the heads up. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of these bandits out here, but I haven't seen any in camouflage. But I guess maybe that's the point of it, right?
Exactly. You know, it's like they're wearing this camo and like they kind of jolt all around my visuals, and it's kind of wild. I don't know, or maybe it's just a hemp. I don't know. Oh, there's that fucking headache.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh.
I love it. That's just because we're leaving the bounds of the town, but.
Now, you know, I've been thinking a little bit, Boone. To be smart, you know, I'm indecisive about one thing.
Yeah, I don't know, Sheriff. Maybe you shouldn't be doing too much thinking. Maybe that's why you keep getting them headaches.
I mean, it may be that, but you know, I can't help it. I'm sheriff, you know, brother. I gotta use my head from time to time. That said,
that's true.
There's been a lot of complaints about me having my gun out. I think I brought that to your attention the other night.
Yep.
Thing is,
yeah.
Do I run around out here where it is not my jurisdiction with a gun in my hand? You know, it's not like I'm drawing it on somebody. I have it up for protection, right? Same as you. That's how I see it.
Hell yeah, Sheriff. Take a look at me right now. I ain't gonna have no bandit some bitch come just walking up on me and I ain't gonna be ready.
I'm glad you see it as I see it, but we do have to keep in mind if that is our ideal, that is the ideals of the land. So if we ever come up to a man riding a horse with his gun out, we can't automatically assume that he's a dangerous man. He may be out here defending himself against banders just like me and you.
Yes, sir, Sheriff. We will do our best to identify any possible threats or targets before we, vaporize them.
I like your style.
Recently, a lot of nose diving into the ground with horses. Yes! Like every time you get near a rock or something, it's just like, nah. It just eats it.
Come out. know, yeah, I like the bank robbing type of banders. Those sons of bitches, I tell you, they got. Sometimes I get 20 gold bars off them boys.
Oh man, and I bet it's a hard to try to track down where all that gold's supposed to go back to, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. It's, I mean, no, I deposit it in the bank every time.
Well, I'm sure they give you a hefty reward, so that's nice. You tell them like the white hat.
Hang on, Eddie. Yeah, between me and you, Boone. Remember how I told you, now you keep this between me and you only, please? But, remember when you were staying in my home, you know, for the couple weeks there, a couple days ago?
Yes, sir, Sheriff.
Remember how I told you do not, under any circumstance, go in that one room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have about 110 gold in that room. Just saying.
Wow, I had no idea being a sheriff was so lucrative. Maybe I should look into doing some kind of work like that.
I'm saving it. You know what I'm doing, though, Boone? I'm not keeping it for me. I'm really not. I'm waiting for a fine moment to spend it out in the town in the right situation. You know what I mean? These boys down there, they're building different things, exchanging their gold, using it on train stations. I'm sorry, my horse is an idiot. Using it on train stations, things like that, you know? And it's like, we don't have the train station anymore. Where'd all your money go to? Down the hall, right to the shitter. You know what I mean, brother? So, I'm saving mine for when I see the time right, and I'm gonna do something real nice for the town folk. I'll care for a bunch of buffaloes.
Well, that sounds mighty nice, you Sheriff, and I have to say, you know, coming out from a little further out east from Oklahoma, you know, I know what those train barons get into, you know, so I'm glad they ain't building no rail station through here myself.
Yeah, you know, we got to get the proper foundation blueprints working. You know, it's a hell of a thing to try to put together. It's so damn expensive too, resource hungry. You know, it'd be nice if we had more town folk around to help us out. You know, a little bit of the materials and building supply. Oh shit! I pissed off my horse.
I love it. That's all right. Looked like your horse got spooked and kicked you there, man. That's okay.
Yeah, that and the Vaseline that I rub down on myself every single morning that I wake up when I stare at myself in the reflection of my gun.
I have noticed a particular glisten.
I'm glad you've taken note, brother. I'm glad you've taken note. You know who else is taking note is Miss Sally. Where the hell are these bandits?
Yeah, I run into them about 10 feet from my property most of the time, and of course now they see the sheriff coming. They're probably all running and hiding.
Yeah, they know. You know, they smell my
Go,
man
Sheriff, you're drunk.
from a mile away.
Yeah, that's probably that hemp that made him fall off his horse.
Specialty. But, yeah, you know, they know when sheriff's in town. You know what I mean? Hey, banders, come on out, assholes. What the hell, brother? God dang it. You're right, like, here, let's loop back down south a little bit. We're actually, I got an idea.
Well, you want to check out these like little cave mountainies back here?
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go.
Yeah, they might be hiding in there. Let's see. Yeah, usually you do run into these guys pretty quick. They're cool as hell because they look like Plant vs. Zombies.
You know what? Like, you want to check those caves real quick? Give me a quick, just 30 seconds. I got to be to my mind for a moment.
Yes, sir, Sheriff. I'll run through there and try to lure them out.
All right, sounds good. If I hear shots, I'm coming running.
All right. Probably gonna run into a bear. Run out here, he's gonna be AFK and get eaten by a bear. Out of all the games to RP, this seems like the one. It's super fun. Like, I mean, who doesn't love cowboy stuff? You know? And this has like everything you want as cowboy stuff. Like I said, when we get back to town, I'll run you guys through the mine a little bit so you can see some mining and stuff. It's really, really cool. But the RP element of this, I mean, when you think of the range of Wild West characters you could go through, from the crazy prospector to being a bandit yourself, to being a bounty hunter like we have, to being a former Confederate soldier. I mean, there's just so many options out here of different cool characters to create. You know, a doctor, a snake oil salesman was high up on my list because I love playing the long con, but I wasn't sure how much of the game lent to that. But it's feasible. It's definitely feasible to do after playing for a while. So that may be a character I come up with. Is this an invisible rock or? All right, I don't want to go in there and get stuck. Let's stay away from there. Oh, there we go. Nose first. Nah, no bander, Sheriff.
God dang it.
I think you're right. I think we ought to head back, and we'll probably run into him. You know, circle back around. Cat, you should definitely get on here.
Hopefully they ain't harassing the town folk. I know deputy sheriff's down there though. He'll be all right. All right, yeah, let's go down south, do a little loop around, and see what we can't find.
I think there's a way to turn up the proximity chat too. Like I may have it really low because it does seem like they get not terribly far away.
A
and I can't hear them.
porcupine. Be careful. Stay away from them sons of bitches.
Porcupine. Oh, I got some wolves here too.
Better stay away. I don't like killing dogs. They better stay away from my hind leg.
Yeah, if we can leave them, we might as well. They ain't got much meat or much pelt.
That's the way I look at it, you know. And dogs are actually kind of a beautiful animal. You know, I had a couple tame back up north.
Not yet. I'm thinking about it though after watching this. Awesome.
Woods, you know.
I think it'd be great, and we could definitely use more girls in town. Sheriff like claimed the first girl like right off the bat, and they're like, "Damn it!"
Oh hell! Oh hell!
You see him?
Hey, banders, sons of bitches, put your hands up, drop the guns. We're gonna have to take matters into our own hands here.
This is one thing I really think is cool about this game.
5 seconds, brothers. 5,
Check this
4,
out.
1.
When you shoot, you can't see shit because of that smoke. All right, got one.
There's one. We got some more. You know what? You look at that body. Get that body. I'll go after this fella.
All right, chase him down, Sheriff. Hot dismount right there. I have pistols, some pistol ammo, and some money. That's nice. Pistol ammo is actually, or not pistol ammo, but ammo in general is really hard to come by. Nice.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Sheriff.
I'll go grab the leader down here. Bye.
Face bandana, 6 money. Gotta like 6 money. I'll take that. Sometimes you do find straight up gold bars on these guys, so that's fun. My horse's name is...
Hey, you know what, though? That's 3 less bandits. That's all that matters to me.
Hell yeah. Did you get that third one? Where'd he get off to?
Yeah, I got him. He was down here. He had nothing but $12 on him. The fucking leader. The leader. Would you believe that? $12 and 1 eye patch. What do I need that for?
Yeah, they seem like some broke bandits right here.
Broke bandits, broke back bandits. I don't know.
Gosh dang, Sheriff claiming all the whammon. You know it. You know it. We got a doctor who rolled in.
All right.
She's
well,
a whammon.
There's 3.
That's 3 less in the world. That's a good start.
That's just it, brother. That's just it.
And yes, my horse's name is Jefferson.
But you know what? I sure would love to find me about 8 to 10 more. Maybe even 12 to 13.
Hell yeah, considering we're together, we can take out a whole pack of them.
That's just it, brother. You know, sometimes when me and Travis and Rev go out, I'll tell you what, we can take on about 6 to 8 of them easily with pistols only. Not even get hit one time.
Hell yeah, Sheriff. What would you name your horse? Yeah, what would you guys name your horse?
I believe I see a black bear just ahead of us, you know. I want to stay away from. No, that's just Cole. I think I need glasses. Oh, hold on here. What's that? That's a piece of wood.
Oh, we got some hemp here though, Sheriff.
Oh, hemp.
I have 2 horses. This one I found is a quarter horse, so I named it Jefferson because it's a quarter horse.
That's why I have my sledgehammer.
And the other one was a Mustang, so I named it Ford.
Alright, let's
Now these colored rocks are different minerals that we can mine as well. Like I said, we're gonna do that in the actual mine, but you can just find stuff out here in the wild too.
Maybe we go check that out.
Sounds good.
Oh, my headache, real bad headache.
He kills me with that headache stuff, man. It makes me laugh.
You know what though? Out of respect, I will put my gun holstered as I roll up into this homestead. You know what I mean? Don't want anybody getting the wrong impression.
All right, Sheriff. I will do the same and follow your lead on this one.
I appreciate that.
The sheriff got into the spirits. You see, he likes that hemp plant. I gotta say.
Hello, is anybody home?
Oh, dude, J-Dog, yes, should have named my Mustang Sally. Oh man, Sheriff probably would have shot me dead.
I have an idea who this belongs to.
Seems like a mighty fine house.
Yeah, but like, what? Look up, brother. Look up at that. What?
Oh man, it's like Mr. Travis said, witches out here.
God dang, brother. That makes me a little nervous. I'm gonna go ahead and just get on my horse and keep on looking for bandits.
Well, come on, Sheriff. We can take a minute. There's some more houses on the far side there. I don't know if you saw them, but it looks like there's a couple folk here.
I did not see such a thing. Come on, the way. Oh, that guy. Oh, hell, all right. Hey, if anybody, hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. If anybody is
Let me
around,
just summon my horse.
Sheriff Levy from Black Rock, I hope you don't mind me, just taking a look around, walking in the water real quick. Hey, I'm checking the foundation, brother. What does this say? Foul mouth farming. Yep.
Oh, these must be them
I knew
upper
it.
south folk.
You know what? Hold on. What does he need 2 homes for?
Well, look, this one's all farming a bunch of honey back here.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, man's got to eat himself. You know what? Let's, he checks out, brother. He checks out. I don't want to, be on this man's land. You know, it's kind of rude. Feel
All
like
right,
an
Sheriff.
asshole.
No, it's all good. I haven't met him yet, so I was unawares. But yeah, if you vouch for him, that's good enough for me.
I mean, I have a little inclination as to who he is. Not too worried about him. Not too worried about him. Just good to know where he's at, you know? I hope you don't think we're just joking. There's nothing of the sort. You know, I just want to know who our neighbors are, you know? Well, alright, let's see. I reckon we, maybe head back towards town, and hopefully on the way, find us, you know, maybe like, I don't know, 4 to 16 different banders, potentially. Yep.
Absolutely, Sheriff. Either way, when we get back to town, I was thinking of running into the mine. I know they got some crazy old coots down there, so.
I do not mess with the mole men. That's what I like to call them. They're mole men. They scare me. I do not like to go down there and fight. Whoa. Oh, I know what this is. Run right through it. Piece of shit. Okay, I guess I can't run through it. You're gonna have to go around. All right, your horse.
My horse is better than his horse. He got bad.
Whoa, banders, just one of them. Just one, brother. Let's see.
All right, let's get him, Sheriff.
Hey, idiot. Wait, that may not be a bander. Hey, are you
Oh.
a bander? Are you a bander?
Well, let's kill that wolf.
Are you one of them? Alright, yeah, I believe he had to kill him.
Shit, you bastard.
I don't have my gun out. I'm a terrible sheriff.
Didn't have my gun loaded. That was
What the
good.
hell's wrong with you, buddy? We're trying to help you. Protect you from a goddamn old fucking wolf, and you're gonna shoot at us. Alright, well, thanks for the money, ass. Here, you go ahead. You take what that man's got.
I appreciate it, Sheriff.
Absolutely, that was a good shooting. What a jackass. Shoot at you.
Oh, he had some dynamite on him.
Oh, one of them TNT banners. All right, all right. All right, well, you know what? That's 4 heads, and that's 4 less jackasses. Oh, look it up here what we got. Look what we got, brother. Follow me. Keep that gun loaded.
Oh, there's a whole pack of them here, Sheriff.
Yeah, let me try to reason with them. Hey, fellas. You want to do me a favor and just put the gun down, leave these lands, and we won't murder you and vaporize you where you stand. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 5.
Ah, it's a terrible shot.
Shit! I got that.
Smoking, you can't see where you're hitting, dude. It's so cool. It's all Old West. Oh, this guy's messing me up, though.
Hell yeah, brother. Look at all of them. Real nice and close, lad.
Yes, sir, Sheriff. They winged me once or twice, though.
Seen that. I got a little nervous for you.
I was might be nervous myself, but we pulled it out.
Fair, am I right? Am I right?
10 gold bars.
All right, so what are we up to? That's what? That's 3, 6, 7. All right, you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, Boone. That's 7 nearby banders that we no longer have to deal with.
Hell yeah, Sheriff. I'll feel a lot safer coming up here looking for resources in the future, so I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Is that a Black Beauty? Hold on. Oh, look at that horse, brother. I have to have... Like, I literally have to get this horse. I do believe it's all black.
All the horses in the game you do have to find yourself, lasso them, and then kind of break them, you know? Make them yours. Hell yeah, outstanding lasso, Sheriff. You nailed it.
First try, brother, first try. Look at this. Look at this horse.
That
It's
is a
Mustang.
gorgeous stallion right there.
God damn. Hell yeah, brother. Well, now I have 3 horses. I'm going to have Reverend fix me up one of them fancy big old troughs to make sure they all got the water and the food.
Yeah, you'll have to get yourself one of them plank troughs.
Yeah, that's going to have to be the case. Dang it. All right, well, you know what? I don't want to trouble you with, you know, this horse is going to, if you will follow me, he's going to go mighty slow, I reckon. I mean, you're more than welcome to join me, but it's going to be a little bit of a walk.
No problem. I'm pretty sure you can lead them even from your horse.
Yeah, but you know what? If you get too far away, they'll just run off.
That's all right. We just got to take it slow, Sheriff.
That's just it. Mosey on, partner. Right? Am I right? Let's see if he, oh, he is keeping up a little bit, isn't he? Porcupine.
Oh. Oh, porcupine. Porcupine.
Holy shit. All right. All right.
Kill this stupid porcupine. Oh, I'm such a terrible shot. Shit! That was a badger. Honey badger don't care, man. Well, we got some meat and a little pelt out of that, so that's good. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know it, dude. But yeah, it's cool that you can bring back a new horse from your horse. But like you said, if you go too fast, it just kind of breaks. Honey badger don't care.
Hey, Boone, it was a pleasure out there, brother. I'm glad to know that you have the incentive to go out there and go hunt for the bandits, brother. Just wanted to say that. That's all.
No problem, Sheriff. Yeah, you ever need a hand out there, you let old Boone know. You know, I like to do my part for the town, and I'd like to do my part for you, considering all the hospitality you've shown me.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Hell
good to
yes.
have you here, Boone. You know what? I'm glad you came into town. You know, last week. That was I'll be honest with you. I thought about putting a shotgun directly to your forehead and just killing you right then and there. Because in the middle of the night, you looked like a bandit. I was pretty nervous. But you know, I made a judgment call. Decided to have words with you, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, I appreciate you not shooting me on sight. I happen to think that perhaps being in my long johns might have spared me then.
It would have been mighty funny to see, you know, a little bit of wetness coming from the front of those. You know what I mean? But I would never do that to you, Boone. I wouldn't do that. Hey, I'm gonna have to take this horse back up to my homestead and, you know, take a little rest for a moment. But I'll be back in town eventually. You know.
All right, Sheriff. Sounds good. I will probably head down to that mine.
All right, you're gonna be in the mine. Good to know, Boone. Hard at work, brother. You never stop. It's like you never stop. You're like some kind of energetic bunny or something like that.
You know it, Sheriff. Don't stop while you still got some daylight left.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
It's like I just saw the sunset while I was gonna say that. So perfect. It's like no daylight left. All right. Look at all these fancy houses people are building out here. Fancy. All right, let's go back to my brick house. She's a brick house. All right. So what do you guys think in chat down there? What do you think of this game so far? You excited to go check out the mine? See what's up down there? Like you heard the sheriff say, there are some crazy kind of mole people. You know, people have been down in the mine too long, kind of going a little crazy. And you kind of have to deal with that. So this is, I kind of find this annoying. Like you have to pull out your lasso, put it on your horse, and then tie him to the thing. Now, it's not terribly complicated, but it seems like it should be simpler to just be like, tie him to the thing. But I gotta get my lasso out and all that. It's just my cup of tea. Dude, it is a great game. I really think it's great. So, Big Papa, thank you for hanging out. But actually, I should put my mining clothes on because I do not want to dirty my Sunday best. This is more like riding wear. So this should just take a second. Oh, wait. Did I keep it on me? I think I did. No, I did put it in my dresser. All right. So this is Boone's house here. It's a little sparse. We're working on the decorations, you know. If you guys were super interested, I could show you some building, but pretty sure that you guys could figure out building stuff and probably want to see more cool mining action rather than me constructing things. And everyone is rocked out in this game. I have no idea what that's all about, but like Travis has the same body. You're just like, damn, man. Guess that's how the West was won. Where are the flat screens? I know, right? We're working on it. I got a fireplace. Hooray! Alright, this is my mining wear. You can't wear white when you're mining. But Miss Sally picked me out that white vest, so... We'll see if Sheriff misses a step somewhere. Old Boone may just have a shot at old Miss Sally, but we'll have to see. Alright, so we've got a pickaxe and stuff here. And this mine, of course, was built by Mr. Travis and the Reverend. They built this here. They got an oil pump that creates oil out of coal. So you mine those coal rocks like we saw. And then head over to the mine part and you put oil on this sort of dumbwaitery type elevator thing. And it gets you downstairs. Now, if you hold shift, you can click on stuff and choose your amount, because it only takes one oil to go up and down. So you want to make sure you don't drop a whole stack in there and then poof, all your oil's gone. Looks like Travis is heading down to the mine with us. Awesome, Miss Sally. I know I should go talk to Miss Sally so you guys can see her. Oh, coming down for some mining yourself there, Mr. Travis?
I was, and I forgot I don't have a pickaxe, so I'll have to come right back down here.
All right, yeah, gotta have a pickaxe now.
Yeah, need a shit ton of iron.
We'll leave the iron for him and see if we can find some gold or something then. Most people don't seem to like this silver, but I like silver. You can make horseshoes and stuff out of it. and you end up with a lot of this excess stone. Now, I realized that if you smelted stone, it would turn it into bricks. And that's why I was like, yo, can we build my house out of bricks? And now everyone's building stuff out of brick. So I like to say I was a pioneer in my own right. So here's some coal. I'll get that. Coal's good for most fireplaces and wood-burning devices and things like that, so you can keep fires going, of course. Oh, and here we go. Here's the good stuff. Some gold. Now, it seems kind of crazy, but, like, literally my first night here, they were like, yeah, go down in the mine and knock yourself out. It's fine. You know, the rest of us are doing other stuff. And I came down here and literally mined, like, $1,000 worth of gold, which in the Old West is, like, insane, you know? So, like, unbeknownst to most people, I'm sort of, like, mega rich. All right, look at this dude with his giant axe. Oh, snap. I did not think he could get over that rock. It's a miss, but he doesn't seem interested in me, does he? Maybe that's a good thing. What? Okay, maybe is that thing protecting his head? Is that what's going on? Let's shoot him in the shins down here. Well, let's hit his torso. Alright, this is one tough bitch right here. That guy was a Highlander. Jeezy Pete. Oh my gosh, look at this guy now. Well, where did his body go? There he is. Okay, cool. I want to loot this guy. Does he have some good stuff? 2 gold? Yeah, okay. I mean, that 2 gold's not going to, whoa, pay for the bullets I spent, but whatever. Hey, hey! See, that's more like it. Yeah, that was all my rifle ammo, so that sucks, but that guy needed some killing. 3 green apples! Yay! Maybe we'll just get this gold and silver later. How about that? So what's cool is to make bullets, you need sulfur and salt as well as some stone. And then there's like chemist-type people in town who grind all that up into a powder and make gunpowder and then make bullets. But sulfur and salt aren't in the mine. Yeah, at least not this mine. I don't know if they're in other mines, but it seems like we have to find that out in the wild, which is why I kind of made myself an expediter to go out and try to find those resources for people. Now, some rock, like this great big giant rock to my right here, is just a stone. So if we mine that, all we're going to get is stone out of that. And I don't really want just a bunch of stone because my brick house is already done. So I don't really need it anymore. So I'm going to focus on the coal, silver, and gold and leave the iron for Mr. Travis back there. Alright, we can get, like I said, I don't want to accidentally get a bunch of stone. It just weighs you down. You gotta, I have like 1,000 stone in my house, but, alright. Some silver. But yeah, see, it's cool that you can walk on stuff, but like, if you do, it makes it a little difficult to grab it, but it seems like it's doing good tonight. You know, I know they did an update last night, so it seems like we're really on point here getting some resources. Ooh, look at that, a rock inside a rock. That's how you know you're getting the good stuff. Alright, Mr. Travis, I left all the iron ore for you. I made sure not to take any.
I appreciate it. It's definitely always a surprise.
I'm gonna sneak in here and take that. Yo! That's iron there with the red. The kind of rust-colored ones, which I think that's kind of cool. It's like rust-colored for iron. I'm going to kind of skip this silver and look for more gold real quick, so we can get some of that silver on the way out. But not for nothing, but Travis will grab this gold probably just as soon as he'd grab that iron ore. So, let's see if I can sneak by and grab some of this gold before he sees too much of it. I do have to pay 10% though. It's kind of the honor system. But 10% of whatever I take out of his mine, I have to leave in a box upstairs. And if I don't, if he catches me not doing that, won't let me back in later. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, this is 2 big bundles of gold, and that crazy guy is coming. Let's see if we can get it without him. Oh, is Travis going to kill that guy? That'd be great. Damn, this sumbitch hard to kill.
Yeah, he's stuck at me though, so it's just like mercy killing, but it's too, so be careful. Yeah, he's something else.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Travis has a ton of gold, so... Oh, there he goes. He's taking that gold, though. The greed is settling in. Yeah, it is. So, aside from horseshoes, I haven't found much use for all this silver, huh?
Yeah, neither have I, so I just leave it, honestly. Haven't really been picking up. After my first run into the mines and I realized there wasn't much use we could use for it, I just leave it.
Well, you never know. Maybe someone wants a hoard of horseshoes, so I might as well break it up and get it out of here.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I'm not 1,000% sure, but my instinct is telling me if we take out stuff, we'll have to repopulate it with stuff, and hopefully it'll be gold or more iron.
It swings a lot faster, but it breaks more quick.
Yeah, I do like this great big pickaxe. That's kind of why I made myself a metal bench, was to craft these kind of tools for myself. You know, Boone's not supposed to be a very expert craftsman, but I figured at the very least he could make himself some rudimentary, I mean, not even rudimentary, but some basic tools that would be pretty substantial. It is interesting how all of your equipment in the game, whether it be your axes, your guns, your saddle, everything seems to have a durability. And if you watch, it'll like kind of count down until its durability reaches 0, and then it's broken. But I really wanted a couple of fine pieces of equipment such as an axe and a pickaxe that I could use for chopping wood or mining that wouldn't just crap out on me every 10 seconds. Not that the smaller ones take a lot of resources. It does take more resources to make the kind of better axe, pickaxe and wood chopping axe. But that's just what I find. But you all heard Travis saying that he thinks the medium grade axe breaks up the rocks faster than the bigger axe because it's easier to swing. So I don't know, have you guys had any experience with that out there? It looks like, Big Papa, you seem like you play this game, huh? It seems like a lot of the crew in here tonight has actually tried this out, so... In your experience, what would you say was the better pickaxe of choice? I mean, maybe I'm just weird though, you know? Like, I love doing, like, janitorial work, like mopping and stuff like that in, like, big warehouses, because it's just so peaceful. And there's something about just swinging a big axe like this. It just seems peaceful to me. I've gone through quite a few two-handers. Nice. This is literally the first one I've had. I just built this one after I built that bench in my house. It seems to be lasting a good long while, so you must have some serious resourcing under your belt, man. Life Reboot coming in with 4 beautiful friends out there. I appreciate it so much. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome to the Power Hours of Love's game night. We are rocking Outlaws of the Old West tonight, which is kind of a brand new game. It's only been out a week or so, but it's a Wild West adventure game here. That's really pretty awesome when you get into an RP server. And that's what I'm playing tonight. I'm playing on a special RP server with Wormwood, Matthew Grizzly, and Do It Daryl. And let me give Life Reboot a shout out here while we got some slow moments here. Life Reboot. Life Reboot is a world-ranked Donkey Kong player, guys. World-ranked. At one time, 4th in the world. So if you guys really want to check out a serious gamer, a pro gamer, that's a channel to go and check out, guys. Super ton of fun. Super great guy. I actually got to meet him while he was on vacation in my neck of the woods down here in South Florida. And we got to hang out, have a few drinks together, and shoot the shit, basically, about life in general. And super great dude. I appreciate you so much. How was your stream tonight? How are the games going? Alright, we're mining some silver ore here right now. Trying to. Stupid beams over here getting in the way. This is an early access game. It came out March 12th. And they've been doing tons of improvements so far. And it's a super ton of fun. Because it's kind of unlike Red Dead Redemption that was so story-based. This really has no story. It just throws you out here and you're allowed to do whatever you want and kind of build your character and develop it and become your own Wild West persona. Live out your own Wild West fantasies. So I've chosen to create my character Casey Abner Boone, who is just a simple expediter. He likes to go out into the woods and down into the mine and help expedite whatever you should be working on by procuring what sort of materials and items may be typically hard to find, and he can bring them back for a modest fee. So that's what I'm doing tonight down here in the mines hanging out. Okay, Life Reboot says, great, man, thanks, and appreciate the shout-out. More Super Metroid first playthrough. Hell yeah, that is awesome. I'm definitely going to have to get over there and check that out next time you are streaming. I'm looking forward to getting into multiplayer. Multiplayer. The Red Dead multiplayer? Is that what you mean? Or, I mean, this game's multiplayer, obviously, right? So, good night, Life Reboot. You heading out, man? I appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for bringing some friends and getting some eyes on. I hope you guys stick around and have a good time. Check out some cowboy action down here. Like I said, where we're playing right now, where I'm playing, you guys are joining me, though. This is an RP server. So this has been set up as a private server where we just roleplay in character the entire time. So when I do meet other town folks and things like that, I have to use my Casey Abner Boone voice and talk to them as though we was all living in the Old West. And there are so many wonderful characters that people created out here on the server that has been an absolute ton of fun. From our Sheriff Levy, who likes himself some of that medicinal hemp almost a bit too much for his duties, to the Baron, Travis Whalen, who pretty much runs the town, an old crazed prospector, former Confederate, has managed to mine enough gold out of here to basically swing his influence in every part of town. But our mayor's Miss Sally. We're kind of progressive. We got a woman mayor out here, but I don't see no problem with that. But she originally ran the hotel/saloon, and its prosperity and well-running made her the perfect candidate for mayor. But new to town, we've also got Katie, a doctor. We've got Corporal Jeb Johnson, a former Confederate, coming down to craft us some wares out of metal and some gunpowder. weapons repairs, and a whole slew of other amazing individuals out here, creating just a really dynamic world for us to live out some Wild West fantasy. So it's a super ton of fun. Over encumbered. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can ditch some stuff, because I don't want to be over encumbered. Yeah, see what I mean? We have so much stone. I feel bad, but I really don't need like any stone. I just want the resources part of it. So if we sort here, we can see we got a bunch of stone, but then we have a lot of ore here. Silver ore, gold ore. Like, I want that ore. This stone only really gets refined into bricks, which I don't need, because I've built my whole homestead out of bricks already. So let's get us down under 100, and let's run back upstairs. We'll do a little bit of RPing for the rest of the night. We usually like to round things out around 11 here at the Power Hour, but we'll probably keep playing and kick you guys over to... Not kick you, that sounds mean. But we will take you guys gingerly on an adventurous raid. How does that sound? Probably over to Mr. Travis. And you guys can... hey, level 9. Look at that. Level 9. And I'm encumbered again. Great. But you guys can watch some of the action from Mr. Travis's point of view for a little bit if you'd like. Head over there, say hello, and have some fun. But we're not leaving quite yet. We got another 15 minutes to go here, where we are... if I can find my way out of the mine. Okay, well, we'll keep that one. Here we go. Head back upstairs, do a little bit of last role play. We'll have one more sarsaparilla before the night's over. Share it together. This goes out. Cheers to all you beautiful people. Where'd my bottle opener go? You are thirsty. No kidding. All right. Let's go see what's shaking in town here. Whoa. A little crazy there for a second. We're all right. Look at all you beautiful people hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. Hope everyone's having fun down there in chat. If there's any cool aspects of the town left that you want to see before I go, as far as maybe crafting something or making something, or anyone you want to talk to for a little bit, let me know in chat. Like I said, we're going to be rounding things out here in the next, 15 minutes or so. But there's still plenty of time for some fun. So you guys let me know.
Travis always working, building.
Oh, Travis got no time to talk.
Mr. Casey?
Mr. Stanley, how you doing?
Good. You got any more wood? I mean, meat. I got wood for your meat if you need one.
Got wood for meat. Hey, that sounds like the start to a joke I heard once, but yeah, I've got some smoked meat for you.
Oh, yeah, I'll take some of that.
All right, more than happy to trade for a quart of wood or so if you got it.
All right.
Squire, what is up?
Emptied it all out up my place.
Oh, no problem. All right, you want to run grab it and track me down again?
Would you like a visit?
Did you say a physical?
Would you like to visit?
Oh, a visit. Yeah, absolutely. I'll come down and check it out. Sounds nice.
Yeah. Made myself a wood box on the outside.
I love how they have this walking mode, but I can't tell if, like, the walking mode is like a cowboy walk, or it's just very far away. Should I get a horse, or is it here in town?
Just far away enough that a horse might make it quicker.
All right, I got to run back to my estate then and grab my horse.
No problem.
But yeah, see how this is like a... It's either like a cowboy walk or like I kind of shit my pants walk. I'm not sure which. I guess it's supposed to be a cowboy walk. But I dig it. X-Squire, what's up, my dude? How are you doing? You playing some Destiny later, man? I'm sorry I missed the rest of the adventures the other night y'all were having. Oh, see, my horse is tied up. He gets pissed at you. Check this out. Alright, let's see. Oh, standing in the middle of that rope. That's not good. Right, bring a lassoed horse. My horse is lassoed. Alright, hold on. Him? Okay, untie from post. Alright, lead the way.
Just over. Alright, it's just over by this corpse tree.
Stuck in this other horses behind. Little things about this game. I'm taking the night off, unfortunately. Oh, that's too bad, man. Well, I hope it's not for any nefarious reason or anything. Usually I have a Japanese stream. Yes, I've seen that. I've been trying to get over there and catch that in about a half hour from now, but health isn't too good today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good. We're playing some Outlaws of the Old West tonight, just having some fun, doing some RPing, drinking some Sioux City sarsaparilla out here.
Oh no.
We're playing on an RP server where we've all kind of created our own characters. I play myself Casey Abner Boone, professional expediter, procurer of hard-to-procure artifacts. We're coming over here to check out Stanley, who's a lumber mill owner.
Yeah.
He's going to give us some
Mission
wood.
Reverend for that little extra touch up top.
Oh, very nice.
Out here in the back, I got my wood boxes full of my wood. Through I only have one full. The other one's
Now, these are your
Probably
private
go over
stashes
here.
of wood, right? People shouldn't just be grabbing them out of here, should they?
well, I'm not gonna keep them inside.
All right, I understand. So
I
you
mean,
just
they'll
want me to
be
grab
too
some
slow
out of there?
walking away. Yeah, you can grab some out of there.
Cool, we'll grab some wood. We could always use some wood. Probably, is this going to encumber me? No. Okay.
I
Let's take
cannot tell you how many cards it takes to fill this box.
one. I take two, it's too much, but maybe we can give him something back. No, he's not going to want this, but here, just dunk it. Okay. Oh, what am I thinking? I'll just put that meat right in that same box, huh? How's that sound?
That's perfect.
How many do you think would be fair there? Maybe 10?
That seems like a fair trade. Meat will let me live longer than wood will.
Yeah, sometimes that's the case, ain't it? That's the circle of life, they call it. You use that wood to make some smoked meat. Eat that smoked meat to keep you alive so that you can go get more wood. Yes,
Yeah,
I hope
that's true.
I hope you feel better, Esquire, man. I'm sorry you're not feeling
I couldn't do
good.
much of anything if I didn't have my bow tie.
Absolutely. Well, all right, that seems like a mighty fine transaction, and your estate seems mighty nice out here as well.
Would you like to sit on the top row?
Sure, let's take a tour.
Alright. Got my place here. Chair by the fire, bed right there, keep me warm. And up here on these stairs,
Let's see what he's got up here. Let's see what he's got cooking.
I've got my coffee table.
Very nice. Now, this seems like a nice place to have a drink and just check out the ambience.
Yep. Through feeling like taking the table out and putting another chair in. Might have company one day.
Yeah, that might be nice. You can certainly use a railing to set a nice beverage on and just kind of relax with a lady friend.
Absolutely. Got a perfect view of the town.
I'm like
Got a
dying
perfect
from not
view of
eating
the
and giving
north,
away my meat.
trees. Overall, pretty good with the Reverend into this book.
Now, the Reverend constructed this whole place for you himself?
Yep. Laid
Large
the
steel
foundation
trap.
for him so he can get to work.
Very nice.
Yep. Best $200 I spent.
Wow, that's quite a bargain. $200 for an estate like this.
Yep, but it's been just a couple days since I asked for it. Couple weeks, I mean.
Well, it's nice, too. You're in a perfect place where you're out here able to procure some wood quite easily to refine, but not too far from town to deliver it either.
Nope. Plus, it's pretty quiet out here.
Ooh, I can imagine. You can just hear them trees a whistling. It's mighty nice. Well, I appreciate so much the tour. I think I'd be better getting back to town. I have to talk to Miss Sally before I go. Before the day's over.
Alright. You have a good day now. Don't get lost now.
Alright, you too, sir. Thank you. Let's go talk to Miss Sally. Sexy, sexy. We have not really had much in the way of experience with these traps so far. I see you say that, Big Papa. That's one thing I've seen a few times. These traps and snares and things that they have. I'm very interested in checking that out to try to catch some animals. Especially, this is the sheriff's house out here to the left, this great big one. And he keeps having a bear that spawns right behind his house all the time. So, he's constantly looking to get that thing taken care of. Also, like you saw the bison that was just in town right there, just spawns right there. So, it's pretty funny. But I bet some traps right around there would really keep that from happening or being a problem to begin with. Alright, let's see if Miss Sally's hanging around so we can say hi to her. Or Katie, Doc Katie. There's no whammons. It's an improvement for sure. They're doing something. This is an auctioneer that you can buy things from. I have not figured out how to use him at all yet, so we'll skip him for right now. Oh, is there someone here? That's a horse. Awesome. 10 out of 10, this game right here. Reverend, you believe this damn horse over here inside?
What is it doing?
Inside this porch right there? Whose horse is that? Just use the large.
I don't know. It's named Montana. I don't know whose horse it is.
I don't know. The way it's acting, I'd say it's Mr. Travis's.
It is a little touch. I'm gonna see if I can ride it off here. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, boy.
Oh, all right. Maybe we just ought to leave him there for now.
Leave him there. Yep.
So how's your day going, Reverend?
Oh, excellent. You know, we had a Wednesday night service. I'm glad you were there.
Yes, sir. Now, I know I have not done my tithing in a while.
Right.
So I feel like, you know, I can wait till Sunday, but if you don't mind, I'd like to give it to you now.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'll never turn down the tithe.
Well, you got to keep things right with the Lord. You know, He's blessed me
That's
for
right.
finding this
Right.
wonderful town.
That's right.
Keep things nice with the old Reverend here.
I swear I did not leave here.
Oh, is that your horse, Miss Katie?
I'm so sorry. I tried to move it for you, but it got all uppity on me and started neighing at me. It didn't like me too much.
Yeah, he was in trying to get into my porch just now.
We thought he might have been one of
guess-
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Travis's horses the way he was acting.
I'm surprised it's not.
So, is your shop open for business?
It sure is. Are you in need of something?
No, I was just wondering. Do you deal in any kind of veterinary work? I have a horse that needs to be put down.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a veterinarian, but I do know something about putting things down, so I'm sure I could help you.
Let me see if it's still around. Actually, I don't know. It may have ran off. Any sign of our chickens?
No, I have not seen either one of our chickens. I swear to God, Travis has got them hiding somewhere, stored away, not letting them see the light of day.
He's probably trying to be an egg bearer now too. He's got his mines and he's getting kind of greedy. He's wanting all the materials, all of God's bounty for himself.
You know, if it's not too much trouble, if you're open for business, I would love to procure some bandages from you.
Absolutely.
Come on, brother Modi.
All right, let me grab Jefferson and I'll meet you over there.
Sounds good. Let me try to rein this horse in.
Man, that that dismount, though. Well, that was a mighty fine dismount.
I appreciate it. Alright, most of our bandages are right on this cabinet here.
You know, it's funny. Like I said, you dismounted that horse real nice. You got it under control. It was kind of acting a fool there for a minute, but, you know, I have to say I've been very impressed with your expertise as far as the medicinal side of things go, but it's also nice to see a woman who can handle a beast between her legs. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
But all right, let me take a look at this cabinet here and see what we got cooking.
I was just running by this open door here, and I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or nothing, but just happened to be a reverend, you know. And I just kind of caught something that was a little unsavory. You wouldn't be happy being unsavory, Brother Bear.
We're just talking about horses and horse training,
retract
riding
my offer
horses.
For the youth minister position.
For you already told me to go pound sand on that youth minister position. Told me I was, you know, conducting.
Yeah, you were a little out of line talking about dancing in the church. There's no dancing in the church, you know that.
I was just saying, if we had a dance night, considering you be doing all this singing with the hymns, we might as well bring in some folk to have a square dance or something. You know, something innocent. And just like that comment, you directly go.
They bring up impure thoughts.
Now you directly go to the impure thoughts, Reverend. I think there might be something wrong with you.
No, that's what the good book says. Don't gyrate the body. In Hezekiah 22:19, it says, "Do not gyrate the body in this form of dancing, for it will draw up impure thoughts."
Well, that may be your interpretation.
You know, I have seen a few men die of the gym jams, so I can only assume it's good.
Yep. Miss Katie knows. Sister Katie knows. And look at her. She even covers up her shoulders. She walks around like a decent woman. She's got some decency about her. Unlike our mayor. She likes to show her kneecaps. You know, she showed her kneecaps to me one time. She had the audacity to show me her kneecaps right here in the middle of town.
Well, I have to say, Reverend, if just seeing kneecaps is what's putting you over the edge, I don't know. You might have some problems, sir.
You're living in some faraway land, some 1900 land. You know, we're still in the 1800s, sir. This is conservative country out here.
Well, all right, Reverend. I don't mean to have no disrespect. I mean, I pay my tithe, try to do right by the church. You come in here yelling at me just for talking about horses.
Sure. No, I was just making sure. I heard something about something, and it piqued my ears.
No. Like I said, you're just misunderstanding. I'm just talking about her prowess as a equine.
Okay, then. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm sorry. I've caused enough here. So.
You making sure I'm running a pure business, Mr. Reverend.
Yep. All right, then. Y'all, you kids have a nice day.
All right, we appreciate you keeping your ear to the ground. Sometimes he should keep it to himself, though. Anyways, yes, thank you. I would just love to procure some of your alcohol bandages, and you know, maybe I shouldn't be talking so much.
Absolutely. Let me see how many I got on me.
I wonder if she said absolutely, like don't be talking so much.
Looks like I've got 5 in stock right now.
Real smooth. And how much are they for one?
They are $5, I believe.
Alrighty, well I'll tell you what, I will take all 5.
Sounds good.
Oh. I forgot the number 5 does that. That's okay. We're all right. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it greatly. That will certainly keep me safe on my travels. And, you know, again, if there's anything you need out from the wild or from down in the mine, you feel free to just let me know. You hear?
I will do that. Thank you for your business, Mr. Boone. You stay safe out there.
Well, thank you, and you stay safe as well. And again, you know, in regards to the Reverend, if I said anything offensive, I certainly didn't mean nothing bad.
I've heard just about everything now, Mr. Boone, so you don't worry your head about it.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate that. You go on now. Oh, man. Freaking Reverend coming in. Trying to give the lady the old what's. I think she's married in game anyways. I think someone else is her boyfriend or something. Catnip Everqueef. Wow, nice. That is a hilarious pun name there. I dig it. I am sure that interaction just tickled your fancy, and you had to just join the Legion for that one. Welcome to the Legion of Love. You are now eligible for our 100 follower giveaway. And guys, stick around. We're going to shoot a raid over to Travis, who's also playing this game. I'm sorry, we're going to shoot a raid over to Matthew Grizzly, who's playing Travis in game. We're going to check things out from his point of view. But I'm going to tell you guys real quick just a little bit about what we got going on here. First off, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight, for checking out Outlaws of the Old West, right? Like I said, we're going to go check things out from the perspective of Mr. Travis, which is going to be a super ton of fun. The guy's an absolute riot. His character is amazing, the crazy old prospector, and now Baron of the town because he is so rich, right? But like I was just telling Catnip over there, the 100 follower giveaway, we're approaching it fast. As soon as we hit 100 followers, we're going to be giving away 5 $20 Steam gift cards to 5 randomly chosen Legionnaires. Of course, to become a Legionnaire, all you got to do is smash that follow button. So thank you so much for joining the Legion. Feel free to check out our page here, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook, all that sort of good stuff. Stay connected with us. Stay in touch with us because the Power Hour is all about touching you. But real quick, before we take off, I'm going to run through real quick again. March Madness, it's the last week. I'm going to throw it right down here in the chat. A link to vote for your favorite between these two amazing games, our final contenders of our video game edition of March Madness. We've been counting down the entire month, and we're left now with only 2 contenders, Halo 5 and Skyrim. Whichever game wins, we'll be playing on an epic charity stream in just a few weeks over with Aurelia. In order to support one of her charities. She's a fantastic charity streamer. She's also our wonderful moderator who's off for the evening. But you can check out her channel right there or check out her amazing charities. This month, she's celebrating the 8-Bit Salute, sponsored by Operation Supply Drop. They get video games in the hands of deployed men and women all over the world and recovering in hospitals and suffering from PTSD and stuff like that. Fantastic charity. Perfect way to support our troops. Our donation panel, of course, links to that charity right now. So if you guys want to check that out and throw a donation, that would be fantastic. It's not necessary, though. You know, if you can't, you can't. We understand. We know times are tough out there right now, especially out here in the Old West. But if you want to head over to Aurelia's page, throw her a follow, or just share it. The more eyes we can get on her channel, the more eyes we can get on a charity. Next month, she'll be picking a new charity and starting with a whole new goal, and we'll be supporting that by playing the winner of our March Madness tournament in a epic charity stream that will be decided in length by the number of votes we get. So the more votes we get, the better. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight and playing Outlaws of the Old West on this wonderful, fantastic RP server. I got to shout out and thank Wormwood for inviting me. I got to shout out Do It Daryl, who I hope I'm getting his name right. I think I am. And Matthew Grizzly, we're going to head over to his page in a minute. But Daryl's the owner of the server. He's the Reverend we were just speaking to a few minutes ago. He's fantastic. Wormwood is also the sheriff. And like I said, Matthew plays Travis. Maybe that's spoilers. Maybe I shouldn't have told you guys that and let you figure it out on your own. But either way, we're going to head over to Matthew Grizzly's page right now. We're going to go check him out. Throw him some love. Let him know the Power Hour of Love sent you. And thank you guys again so much for joining me tonight. We'll be back on Monday on April Fools. That's right, telling you guys not only about some cool April Fools pranks and fun stuff like that going on and going out in this beautiful world, but we're also going to be kicking off our Draft of Thrones, which is right, it's our fantasy draft for the Game of Thrones characters. So that should be a lot of fun. So if you guys come back Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing that. But until then, we will see you guys And every Wednesday night, 9 p.m., we do some different gaming. Might be playing this game again next week. Might be playing something else. But like I said, we're gonna get over. We're gonna see Matthew Grizzly. We're gonna see Travis. Say what's up. Let them know the Power Hour Love sent you. Thank you guys so much. We're heading over there right now. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon.